In Syria, the Assad dictatorship refuses to let up on the rebellious city of Hama. For 5 days and nights, the army has attacked civilians there with tanks firing shells and snipers shooting from rooftops. Chief Foreign Affairs correspondent Lara Logan has the latest on what's happening in Hama.
This is what the government of Bashar al-Assad doesn't want Syrians or the world to see. The Syrian army gunning down its own people on the streets of Hama, captured in this amateur video. With foreign media barred and the city sealed off by the army, an independent account of the situation is impossible. The Syrian government continues to deny their forces have entered the city. But amateur videos recorded by the people of Hama and posted daily on the internet appear to show a very different picture. The U.S. ambassador to Syria went to Hama just before the crackdown.
The Syrian government was saying there are armed groups up in Hama. I went there. I didn't see a single gun. The most dangerous weapon I saw was a slingshot.
As the army tightens its grip, activists and human rights groups say at least 100 people have been killed there. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton says the Syrian government has killed 2,000 people countrywide since protests began 4 months ago.
The shooting death of a 1-year-old recently by the Syrian regime's tanks and troops is a very stark example of what is going on.
The people of Hama have a history of rising up against the Assad family. Up to 25,000 people were killed there in 1982 when a rebellion was crushed.
An eyewitness in Hama interviewed earlier today criticized the Arab world and the international community for watching silently as the Syrian people are butchered, echoing the sentiments of many protesters in Syria.
Lara, the U.S. government's imposed sanctions against the Syrian dictatorship. What would the next step be?
Well, they still have the option of stronger sanctions and more sanctions, but many people believe that the administration should be pushing aggressively and forcefully for regime change. Today, White House spokesman Jay Carney went further than before, saying that the country would be better off without President Bashar al-Assad, but they're still hiding behind that diplomatic language and just haven't come out and said it directly.
Thank you, Lara.